Hi, my name is Carmen Pickett, and I'm one of the tutors on tutoringsolutions.com, specializing in high school and middle school science, English, and math. Today, we're going to be solving quadratic equations using the quadratic formula. I like to use the song Pop Goes the Weasel as a hint to remember the equation. So I learned the song a long, long time ago. You may not even know it. It goes, all around the mulberry bush, the monkey chased the weasel. The monkey thought it was only fun. Pop goes the weasel. So we're just going to use that tune and apply it to the actual formula, which is negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Our problem that we're going to work on is 2x squared plus 5x plus 2. So we're going to get our a and our b by looking at our coefficients. The coefficients are the numbers before each variable. Okay? So the number or the coefficient before the x squared term is going to be our a. The number or coefficient before the x term is going to be b. The number without a variable behind it is going to be our c. So even if this is written a different way, say like 2 plus 5x plus 2x squared, we will still know that this first 2 is our c because it has no variable. The 5 before the x is our b because it's the coefficient before the x variable. And the 2 coefficient before the x squared term variable is a. So let's go back to our formula. The negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. We now know a is 2, b is 5, and c is 2. So now what we're going to do is everywhere we see a b, we're going to put a 5. Everywhere we see a a, we're going to put a 2. And everywhere we see a c, we're going to put a 2. Okay, so let's do it. So it'll be negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 5 squared, which is 25, minus 4 times a, which is 2, times c, which is 2, all over 2 times 2. Okay? So now let's multiply these out. This 2 and this 2 is going to be a 4. This 2 and this 2 is going to be a 4. So your problem will now look like this. Negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 5 squared, which was 25, minus, we had a 4 times a 4. Remember that 2 and that 2 made a 4. So that's going to be a 16. Okay? And all of that is over 4. Remember, from before that 2 and that 2 made a 4. Let's do a little bit more with this. Negative 5 plus or minus 25 minus 16 is 9. Ooh, like a all over 4. Okay, so now we got negative 5 plus or minus the square root of 9 over 4. So we can do the negative 5 plus square root of 9 over 4 and the negative 5 minus square root of 9 over 4. And the square root of 9 is what? This is going to be 3. So let's do that. So we had negative 5 plus 3 over 4. Negative 5 plus 3 is going to give us a negative 2 over 4. That's going to reduce down to negative 1/2. So that's one solution to our problem. The second scenario was negative 5 minus 3 over 4. Oh, I'm sorry. Negative 8 over 4. Okay. And that 8 divided by 4 is 2, but we have that negative. So that's negative 2. Okay. So we have two answers. Negative 1/2 and negative 2. This is how you solve a quadratic equation. Using the quadratic formula.